started. All right. So, first off, I'd like to start, game against Liberty last week seemed like a lot of offense on both ends of that game. What do you feel like defensively you learned from that, though?
Defensively, we just got to execute. We got to fly around. We got to tackle. I mean, we got to cover people. I mean, I could go on and on. It's just one of those things that our kids got to be better. So but I think our kids learned a little bit. I mean, we're 3-3, and I know people would change with us in a heartbeat, but we're at a situation, at a turning point where we gotta decide what we want to do for the next 4 weeks. So, we had a good week of practice, and we did some things, and put some guys in positions where we think will make us better. But all in all, I mean, the bottom line is we got to win a football game, not just because we're playing battle or anything like that. But we just got to win because, like I said, we're at that point where we're at 500, and which direction are we going to go?
Well, when you look, obviously everyone makes the playoffs, but what's an important thing about the second half of the season, building momentum wise?
Well, that was a tough loss last week because we were 4, they were 5. So, we dropped down to where we were in a situation where, we will be playing on the road, week 10. So, of course, wins are going to help us maybe move into that because you never know what's going to happen. So we've got 3 games left, and 3 wins will definitely could make a difference. But not only that, it's just moving forward as a football team. We started really well early on in the summer and played well, had a little hiccup, in Staley. And then played well, and then all of a sudden just really mediocre football. So, but and it starts at the top, it starts with me. Like I said, I'm not gonna point fingers, but we've got to fly around, and unfortunately I'm too old and decrepit. I don't get to do that. So, but it was a good week of practice, and like I said, we did some things, but we got to win just for the sense of getting better as a football team to see what direction we're going to go.
When you look at Battle, what's something that sticks out to you?
They're good. I mean, they're athletic. I mean, they've got some athletes out there. They fly around. I mean, that's what they do. And they're a big play. They're a big play team. And if you've watched us, we've given up a lot of big plays. So, it's one of those things. It's either we're going to decide to knock that off and hopefully execute. But they're a big play football team, and they're athletic. And like I said, they fly around defense, and so they're a good football team. And we've just got to match it. And that's the key. We got to compete. We got to want to win. You got to 48 minutes. That's you've prepared all week. It's 48 minutes, and the eye in the sky's there. You're performing. And that's what people see. They don't see what you're doing behind the scenes. So let's show up. That's the key. So
when you look at When you look at a rivalry game like Battle, do you feel like that's a little bit more of some added juice? You look at a Columbia matchup and then you have another layer, meeting Jonah again and stuff like that. Do you think that's a little bit more motivation for this team this week?
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, it's going to be a great turnout. There's going to be a lot of people at the game. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a nice night. It's going to be 2 football teams that are going to get after each other. They know each other. We know each other. Coach Dubinsky, myself. I mean, so and yeah, I mean that of course, but that's not. I don't care who we're playing right now. That we're at a point in our season. We've got to decide which direction we're going to go as a team, and that's why this is a big week for us. But yeah, I mean, but of course, yeah, it's a big week as a battle, but it's a big week because we've got to start executing, or we're going to be done in 4 weeks. And I know the kids don't want that.
Well, obviously, besides the win, what would the thing you would be the happiest with if that would happen on Friday? What's the one thing you're looking at then?
Well, we got to compete. I mean, win or lose, if we can just take it to the end of the game where it comes down, then I need to know that we gave the effort and we did what we needed to do. But we also got to start playing some guys that are good football players and playing a little both ways. So we're doing a little bit of that too. And we got some guys, some of our better players. We're going to put in situations to help us out, throughout the game a little bit more than one side of the ball. So that's been one of our focuses this week, and that I think has helped make practice a little bit better, and guys are flying around and we're doing some things better. So, I can't complain there, but again, we got to perform Friday night.
Well, Coach, I appreciate your time. Thanks. Looking forward to seeing you out there.
All right. Thank you. Go
Bye.
Bruins. All right.